Hey, every pony, it's Lotus Moon. I am so happy to be back. And with me is Draco Asmith.
Hi.
What was that your attempt at Pinky?
No, trust me. If I hit the pink, that was just me being high pitched for a second.
Oh boy.
So yes, hello.
uh, we're just being random again, really.
Yeah, we just we had fun with the last two podcasts, so we just said we'll just do a shorter one because last two I think were like almost an hour apiece.
Yeah, they were over an hour.
Yeah, but I mean, but yeah, we just said we're both bored. We need something to do, and we're actually pretty much done recording for everything else. I've got not all, but I have most of the stuff for Inferno recorded, and there's really nothing else for us to record right this second.
Yeah, I mean, if I actually do anything more for Inferno, I would just say just go through the chapters and see how many more times you appear, which might be throughout the rest of the duration of the whole thing.
Every
Every
freaking, I think I've
single.
been in every chapter but one at this point, and I
Oh
will
yeah.
say this: I blame Lotus for this. Blame her
What?
because no, I blame you for this because I was so as you guys, I think we may have mentioned in the last podcast. We might not. I don't remember. We said so much crap that I don't remember. Um, we were talking about meetings and stuff, and one of the ones that came up because I think it was because we were mentioning the fetishes. I don't know why this came up though, but um, Lotus and they were talking about the sequel to Blooming Moon, and
Oh yeah.
I will say I was like Lotus, why? Because I go and record my lines and I have to record Shining Armor and Sephiroth's voice, and they're both very similar. So like I'm sitting there literally having to record on the same audio file and trying to differentiate the voices going back and forth.
So it's basically I'm not with my significant other. I'm with Shining Armor.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, pretty much.
Oh,
But
that's
is that such a bad thing?
that's an interesting affair.
I wouldn't call it an affair, but okay. Whatever floats your boat.
Perfect. Perfect.
Why do I feel like there might be fan art now of this of Lotus and
Lotus
of
and, Lotus and
Shining
Shining
Armor?
Armor.
Oh dear God, I'm scared.
I'm almost concerned. Shining Moon, that would be the ship name. I'm sorry. I don't know why. But,
I ship it.
but Shining Moon would definitely probably be the ship name. That's hilarious.
I'd ship it.
And so would I.
Granted, Shining Armor is shipped with everything. Shining Armor is everything.
Because Shining
Just
Armor goes
because
good with
it's me.
everyone.
That's why.
Because Shining Armor goes good with everyone, even his own mother.
We're not going to even get into those details right now. Anyways, so besides us rambling, which I guess you guys seem to enjoy, I don't know why. We have the weirdest chemistry ever.
Yeah, that's just the gist of it at this point. But I have weird chemistry with almost everyone I know personally, so yeah.
Okay, sorry if you heard that, guys. That was my fault. I'm very sorry. Something gigantic fell off the top of my desk and hit the mic. I'm sorry. Mike, are you okay?
I
don't know why the mic had that voice broken.
I feel like I want to guess what fell, but I'm not going to. I'm not going to go there.
No, actually, if you watch it'll be the next video uploaded on my channel. You'll know what it was because it was in that video. Anyways, yeah. Wait, what were we talking about? Oh, yeah. So, So apparently we were having we now need fan art
of Myoc and Shining Armor. Actually, I want to up the
What?
I want to up the ante a bit.
Oh God! Don't up the ante when I think you're upping the ante too. I'm thinking something else in my head, and I don't want to think about it.
No, seriously, I don't know why. Eventually, I want to get a flame in on this. So, to anyone who might be interested or capable of doing this, create fan art of my OC with shining armor and King Sombra.
Wait, well, so you didn't give context of what you wanted done. You just simply said fan art, which means.
Hey, I can leave that up to the artist's interpretation. So,
Well, leading up to the artist's interpretation means you're going to be between two penises. That's what that means.
I wouldn't mind that.
Okay, then we're gonna move this right along, rolling it on down.
Hey, I guess it's better me than Cadence.
Ooh, and Cadence is watching from the freaking balcony. She's like,
And Lily is standing right behind me, and she's gonna kill me as soon as this video is done because I'm trying to take her husband again. Yay!
wait, which one?
King Sombra. Don't ask me.
Considering
Don't ask me
Lily
why.
seems like the type that would like have many partners.
I don't even want to get into that because for a split second, I thought I heard her talking about getting with Discord, and I knew that would be very terrifying.
Ooh, I could help with that.
And I'm talking Discord when he goes like really crazy.
I can help with that.
Please no, because then the mental image in my head, if they have kids, what they'll look like, and I don't want to picture that at all.
Fan art of Discord and Lily's kids.
No.
Like, I want all of that to happen.
No.
But, so do we want to talk about what we're planning on doing? Because I know we have two videos planned. Do we want to announce those?
Well, yeah, we can. Well, we kind of announced the first. Well, I guess yeah, the first one. In the previous podcast, because we talked about. Oh wait, no, I don't think we talked about it in the podcast. I think we talked about it like after the podcast was over. But like basically, we're planning like 2 special videos, if not possibly more for the future or whatever. But yeah, basically the first podcast, we want all of you to be included with it. Basically what we're doing is we're gonna have like a bit of an impressions challenge thing where you can leave your suggestions in the comments down below. I guess one or a couple, like I guess maybe no more than 5 suggestions per person. Basically anyone from the show, if you want us to like, well, basically if you want to hear our impressions of those characters, yeah, leave your suggestions in the comments down below. So like that's the first video, and that's probably, depending on the character, probably gonna make both of us lose our voices. I don't know. That's
Yeah, and for me, because with Lotus it'll be a lot easier because there's a lot more female characters on the show. I guess I can do male versions of the female characters, but to kind of even make it harder for myself, I'm going to extend it. Pretty much anything, and if you guys like have a voice from a TV show you want to see, like comment it, and I will try my best because I don't know what I'll do because there's a lot. Or I think I'll send Lotus a Google Doc link that she could put the podcast, but it'll have like every voice I can do, which is like I think over 120 or 130 voices.
sweet to love.
So
yeah, I guess for this, you could request a line from the show, or like just request us to say something.
Oh God!
In general, yeah, I opened that door and I can't
You
close it now.
You have just opened the door to hell, and we're going to be going there very soon.
Well, think about it. If the characters that they suggest are like either a fan ship or like a canon ship, we could just basically say the lines together.
Yes, and try not to laugh because they're going to end up saying, okay, Shining Armor and Cadence, like, we have to see foreplay. Like, they don't even give you lines, it's just a big foreplay. Like, you know that's going to come. I just gave them the idea.
Actually, I went.
No.
I went past.
No. No.
I went. No, what?
I know what you were thinking. No.
What was I thinking?
You were thinking, hey, that'd be a good idea. I'm like, no. That's not a good idea.
Well, kinda. But I was kind of going past Cadence and maybe adding in, Shining and Flurry. Like aged up Flurry.
I'm gonna go freaking drink freaking bleach. Like all of the bleach. Like the entire containers. Like,
why?
Because that idea makes my head hurt. I have seen the freaking fan fictions. And weirdly enough, like the 3 fan arts that were very creepy. Don't ask. It was bad. I had to go to therapy. Which, granted, I should probably go to therapy for more reasons than just that.
Oh, fine. I guess we won't go there.
Someone's gonna say us to do Flurry and Shining Armor. I'm gonna blame you forever. It'll be your fault. But yeah, I mean, if you guys want us to do that, like just characters from the show, or if you have a favorite character from another animated show, we can always try them. I mean, granted, we will never say we're going to be able to do them ever.
Yeah, especially if it's like a show that we've like never seen. That's when the binging will come in, and we'll have to watch.
That's when I will binge watch the entire series all the way through and just make sure I know my character's lines and how to speak in that character's voice for 5.
Yeah, that's definitely kind of gonna be me too. And if it ain't on Netflix, time to bust out.
Time to bust out YouTube.
Yep, time to bust out YouTube. Just have a compliment. Just type in the character's name, have a compilation of all their lines, get their speech dialect perfectly fine, and see what happens there.
I will say though, and I did want to bring this up because I thought it would be funny. So this is completely off topic, guys, because we kind of go all over the place. This podcast, as you can probably tell. So I recently, I didn't even mention this to you, I don't think, but I recently started up like really working on my writing, and two ideas popped into my head.
Oh dear.
I'm not going to give anything a lot. Well, I'm not going to give a lot away because I don't want it to be like ruined when you just go read the story. But basically, I'm going to say they both involve changelings. Number one. And number 2, one of the stories actually will involve my OC. So that's changeling and my OC. We'll kind of see where that goes, but that will be a thing. And the other story is actually one that I think Lotus is going to really enjoy. All I'm going to say is Thorax and Pharynx. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, the introduction of Pharynx was actually... Well, actually was kind of funny to me.
Yeah, and I decided to take and kind of roll with that ball, and there's something very perverted.
Oh.
So,
yay.
male changeling incest is coming. Yep. Okay, that was the happiest I've ever heard her ever be. I have never heard her happier. It kind of scared me a little bit.
And I guess we could get into the second announcement.
Yes, the second announcement is I have alcohol. No, I do have alcohol, but I'm going to drink it while we talk about this because I need it. So I believe we did mention this maybe in the last podcast. I don't actually know.
No, actually, like I said earlier, I think we mentioned this after the podcast was finished because we just kept talking after that.
I think we made a joke about it, and
Oh yeah, I think we
joke about
did.
it, but I don't think we actually talked about really doing it. But there was a joke, guys, within the last podcast that we said that we would love to see how our two alter egos would interact together. And I thought it was a joke at first.
But then
But
we
then
took it
after the
seriously.
podcast, I don't know if freaking Lily got in her brain and talked her into it. Or if it was on her own volition. I'm not sure.
Yeah, we took the joke and got serious with it. So yeah, we
So,
pretty much have a special video for Nightmare Night, and
yeah,
I think that kind of mostly stemmed from um, Forbidden Paladin on FilmFiction asking me what am I possibly doing for the month of October, since like Scribbler has her two things like Month of Macabre for October and Month of Love for February. So, not trying to fully copy her, but like, yeah, I was thinking of letting Lily do like dark readings at different times in the month, and then like that's when we just made a joke about us doing this video for our altars, and yeah, it, it just took off from right there.
yeah, it kind of spun out of control. And I thought it because just a little behind the scenes. We did just right before we recorded this. Actually, we did do a. I don't want to say part one because it's all going to be edited together later, but I guess like the intro to this, and let us go ahead and preference this right now. This was not scripted.
Nothing is ever scripted, though. Well, with me, nothing is ever scripted.
Yeah, I mean, because like I pride myself. I'm an actor. I did improv for like 6 years. I pride myself in like being able to think on the fly, and definitely doing this alter persona for my OC was something that I thought would be fun, but I didn't, know how it would, go over. And I had a blast with it. I think I will say I tried not to laugh when we recorded that part. I really did, because my entire time I'm trying to stay in character as I'm just listening to Lily try to just be pissed off at me. It's kind of funny, actually.
Ah, yes. She's like a tough teddy bear. She wants to be taken seriously, but if you get under her feathers, she's like a 5 year old. Not like the 5 year olds that if you take like your phone from them when they're using it, that'll throw a tantrum and like come like they're all possessed and everything, and like roll around the floor screaming bloody murder. But more like she'll probably like just puff her cheeks and ruffle her feathers a bit. So she's
Yeah,
like a big
and
baby,
I mean,
but
and
she
that's
will
what
kill
I
you.
really enjoyed about doing this series, because I like the fact that, and again, preferencing this, guy's big disclaimer. Not only one was this freaking all the whole video you're going to see for Nightmare Night is going to be done in like improv, so we're not going to have any script for it at all. I mean, we have an idea of what we're going to do, but not a like ready thing. Okay, these is what you have to say. So we're kind of working off the fly, but none of the stuff, because some of the stuff that is going to be said or some of the stuff that has been said can be taken as very mean, but then again, we're evil characters in this instance. So
Yeah,
so
I'm actually debating whether I'm gonna try finding special effects sounds to like signify like a magic battle going on. I don't know yet, because
yeah, we haven't. We've
I
only
just don't
talked
want
about it a little bit. Like we know,
I don't want to
we
break
had
the
a little
universe.
talk about the preview. Like after the preview was recorded, we had a little talk before we did this, kind of where we were taking it, but we just don't know yet.
Yeah, pretty much. But Yeah, like we keep saying, it's definitely all gonna be like improv, no script, and wherever it goes, be it go down the straight path where I don't know, one of us eventually comes out on top, or down the other path where still one of us eventually comes out on top. We don't know that one yet.
Wait, what kind of top are we coming out on? Is it going to turn into one of those improvs? I mean,
well, we're still planning, so we don't even know how that's gonna go. If it does, then
wait, I don't think Lily has what is needed. I don't think at least. I mean, I haven't checked. She's an alicorn. She can do it. Ooh.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm scared. Okay, anyways. But yeah, we got kind of the gist of the first. I think it was only like maybe 4 or 5 minutes, but it was like very well done. I will say the entire time I was like, this is either one, your guys are going to think we're completely freaking insane, which you're watching us, so you already know these facts. Or you're going to think that we have just, spent hours writing a script for something and acted it out. But no, that's just not. We're writers, but we're too lazy. Like, we can write a script out and plan this out to a T, but
yeah, I haven't actually written a script since that one time at college I took filming class. Yeah, that was actually the last time I wrote a script until now, since I have to practice up on that again so I can write the script for Romance of the Sea when that's ready to be turned into an audio drama and everything.
Why do I feel like I'm gonna eventually be auditioning for that? Or just in general be asked to do that?
Well, you can if you want to. I mean, it's gonna be open to anyone. You get audition for as many characters as you want to.
Or I feel like I'm gonna do that and I'm gonna be freaking late. I don't know. I'm probably gonna audition for it, guys. This is audition for everything I see. Obviously, I auditioned to be freaking horsefucker #1 in this in Blooming Moon. She was just like, okay, like, here's the freaking weird part with that. I think she was just like, okay, whoever comes in that door first, that is my choice. I don't care who it is. That's my first choice.
I honestly wasn't expecting anyone to come up. For some reason, I honestly wasn't expecting anyone to come along. I thought it was gonna take like maybe a week or two till I just have that whole thing. Because aside from getting the person to, aside from getting someone to do Sephiroth, I had to also ask someone to do the art for the thumbnail. And oh my goodness, I was nervous all over.
I will say I will go ahead and say this right now because I did and this is actually gonna be fun because Lotus has no idea about them. She has no clue. So she's actually, through the magic of editing, you guys are going to be seeing this the same time that she does. So, coming up on the screen now, is going to be a picture. I did not mention this, Lotus. Now, do you remember? I want to say like when we first had this idea to do this Halloween special. Do you remember me saying that I needed a photo of Lily?
Yeah.
Well, kind of, make a quick thumbnail for the video and be done with it. But I took it a step further.
What did you do?
I I wouldn't say I did anything. Anyways, I'm gonna actually send her on 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 Discord. I'm gonna send her the photo, so it'll come up on the screen now as she's seeing it. So let's see what happens. And there you go.
Oh my, ah!
What are we eyeing for?
It's beautiful. I can feel her scowling. She just wants to kick his face in.
So you guys can probably see the image on the screen now. Funny enough, I had messaged a friend of mine. She does a lot of different artwork and stuff for the show. For fans of the show and stuff. And I just happened to message her and say, and this is probably the day I got the photo of Lily. I said, "Hey, piece for a little project I'm working on for Halloween." And she said, "Yeah, what do you need?" And I kind of gave her a little gist of what I was looking for. And this is the result. And it turned out really well. What do you think, Lotus?
I think it's gonna turn into a cage match. Somehow.
It is.
Somehow.
What is Lily telling you right now? Like, what is she telling you?
It's not pleasant things. It's not pleasant things.
I mean, I'm okay with not being pleasant things. I've heard worse.
She's telling me she's gonna violate me.
Oh, wait, why would she violate you? I thought I was the reason this happened.
One for I don't know. One, I think she thinks is that it's overdue, and two, because she's into rape and all that. So I'm not gonna be walking away from this too easily soon. And yeah, she really wants to get at you. So yeah.
Aww.
I think she's quietly planning his death.
Well, tell Lily I said hi and that I'm expecting it. Number one. And number two, if, and this is a big if she's going to rape me, make sure she has a penis. That's it. That's all she needs.
She's an alicorn. If you have a spell for it, it could be done.
But yeah, this was done by my friend Loveheart326. We'll have her DeviantArt down below where you can go check her out. She does a bunch of, she's done Equestria Girl stuff as well as actual pony art. She's taking commissions currently, I think, and she's also taking donations. So if you guys want to donate or you guys want to, commission her to do anything, she would, to have something like this. And I will say, guys, this artwork, just for preference, the turnaround, as long as you remind her every 3 or 4 days, it's pretty. I reminded her about it yesterday, and she said she would work on it today. And I think from the time she started working on it till the time she finished it, it was like an hour and 10 minutes, maybe.
Wow.
So it was a very quick turnaround, and it's very freaking good for that little bit of turnaround. I will say, why does it look like we're gonna it looks like we're gonna have that angry, passionate sex. You see what I mean?
Like I said, if it ends up with one of us being on top in that way, that's exactly probably what it's gonna turn into.
but yeah, so thank you to her for the cover art. It's really going to be nice for us to actually be able to have this. Oh god, this is getting badly for everyone involved. But yeah, so yeah, so like I said, she does artwork. You guys want to go see some of her other stuff? You can. Link will be somewhere down below. But yeah, the Halloween stuff I can't wait for because I'm actually excited.
It looks more. The art looks more like more like we're about like we says like you said something that pissed her off basically, and now she's just quietly plotting your demise in like the worst way possible.
And I'm sitting there thinking, did I go to Wendy's twice? That's probably what I'm thinking right now.
Oh.
Anyways, she, I will say though, she does do, a bunch of different types of art. Like as you can see, she just does kind of very dark themed art. Not really very dark, but I mean, it's I told her to make it scary, kind of for Halloween. And she delivered. I will give her that. She delivered. I just like how it looks like we're disembodied heads floating.
Having a staring contest.
That might be Lily's new king.
Oh! Oh no! That's actually sick.
Does Lily like that idea?
Yes. I think she might like it as long as she gets to blow you up first.
Aww. I feel loved. But and if you guys do enjoy our when the Halloween thing does come out, if you guys enjoy it and like the idea of our like alter egos, I guess you could say, like being on video together, that's something we can. Because I mean, it's definitely not difficult to do.
Yeah, we could. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if someone probably came out with like a short comic dub of like a section of the Halloween video.
Wouldn't surprise me. But yeah, we this is gonna be fun. I'm excited. I hope you guys are excited for it too because oh Lord, the things that we're gonna be doing over the next month plus. I mean, we have the Inverno series,
which is slowly progressing.
Yes, slowly is the key word. Because it's taking forever for everybody to record. I mean, most people are almost finished. Really, the only people who have to record their lines, like, right then it's me and Lotus. Like, almost everyone else has done their lines already and sent them in.
No, not true. Yeah, it might take me. Yeah, it's not gonna take. No, when we get like further along in it, it might take me a while to get the chapters out. Not like really getting them recorded, but like just like recording the title itself. I'm gonna have to talk to Inkwell as well as Siri as to how to pronounce some of the titles because after a while, like a lot of the titles are like in German. So yeah.
I know someone you can talk to about that. Anyways, so there's that, and then we do. Do you want to talk about the few clock picks we have lined up?
Yeah, I got on one of my videos. I got a request to do a clock fic. I'm not gonna say the title of it. But yeah, I got a request for it. I'm actually still talking with the author about a couple of things.
Why am I scared of this immediately?
Because it's a Pinky Clop, and the author, I believe, is actually going to voice the male part in the story.
Ooh, fun.
But yeah, I have to talk to another author because there's a Clop I saw called, I believe, Shining Armor was having a good day. So yeah, there's that.
Why do I get dragged into these things?
I have a couple more, but I just need to see. The thing with me, I like if a story like is really a good read, I'll put it on my audio reads list, and then like when things like start dying down, like I've already released a new chapter to Inverno, and I've already released or going to release a new chapter to Fire Team Odium. I have a little downtime. I'm like literally up to 3 pages worth of readings on my audio readings list on FimFiction. So like when I have a little downtime, I reach out to an author for a story and like, hey, your story was really good, and I run an audio reading channel. Can I have your permission to do such and such such? And they say yeah, then we hash out all the details. If they say no, then which no one has said no to me so far yet. I mean, I expect it sometimes, but like no one has actually said no yet. So yeah, I just like if they say no, then I'll just like say okay and just take the reading off my list and not push the issue any further. Really.
I will say I haven't even talked to Lotus about this, so this is just going to be a completely off the wall thing right now. um, so, for people who don't know me, hi. I do like I do well, right? I am currently working on a. I mean, it's a long story. It's going to be probably the longest story that, if Lotus says yes, of course, it would be the longest story I think Lotus has ever been a part of. So, me and a friend of mine, we're doing a fan fiction reading of a fic called Brushed Away, and it's basically a story based around two OCs, and it's actually and we're still looking for a lot of the canon characters. Like I know we have some of the main 6 casted, but we still need some of the other ones casted. So I might if Lotus can help me with Lotus, could you help me?
Yes.
Okay. That was a quick yes. Because I know right now, at least with the first chapter of the story when it came out, I was voicing Rainbow at the time. And I said I would really get a female voice actress to actually play the character if I can. I said, hey, I saw the thing Lotus did with Rainbow, and I'm like, that'll work. So I will send her the details and the links to the stories and everything, because it's Lotus, I'm sorry to tell you this. You know how many chapters that story is?
Should I be scared?
Baby. There is. Okay, don't overreact. Last time, if I can remember correctly, there is like 160 chapters.
Oh, sweet Celestia. That is the longest reading.
It's a stories, and each story has about 50 chapters in it, not including the story that's standalone. That's basically just the Clop side of it.
Well, that's an M&M story, so I think if my OC was like actually placing a story, I'll be the one staring somewhere with binoculars, just drooling. I don't know.
Oh, what Lily likes? 2 guys boning.
Actually, I like that. Yeah,
okay, I'm gonna make sure I check out my window if anything ever happens.
Yeah.
I think that was Lily's vibrator. It's on high. Because all I heard was, fuck.
Oh, dear. We went so far off the path.
I don't think we were ever on the path. There's not a path to these videos. It's just like us saying, you know, what we should do. What? Make no sense.
No, I think there was a path, but then like we flew way way off it and just ended up somewhere in the ocean, and now we're just drifting.
I don't want to float. I'm just gonna screw with Lotus right now because it's funny. Hang on, I'm gonna.
Oh jeez, what are you about to do to me?
Here you go, Lotus. I just love your phone goes off every time.
Oh, sweet Celestia.
What was that? I don't know what that was.
It's nothing.
Was that like a mix between a moan and a like what was that? I don't think we can show you what she's looking at right now.
Yeah, we can't show this.
Okay, here's the thing. I don't know if it's Lotus anymore, if Lily's coming out. I don't know. I gotta concern, actually. I think I broke it.
I started drooling.
Wait, what?
I started drooling.
Do you want to since you can't show the picture, do you want to describe what you're seeing?
I don't think we should.
So, what's you seeing?
Yeah, I shouldn't describe this one.
Yeah, we won't describe it. Here's all I'll say. Pharynx on line, you'll see what she's looking at.
I think we already kind of described it anyway somewhere in the video, because we talked about thorax and pharynx. So yeah.
This is the inspiration for that story. Did I break? I think I broke Lotus. I'm so bad.
Yeah, I've already been broken, so it doesn't really matter.
I'm scared, actually. Like, here's the thing. I wasn't scared doing the video with Lily. I'm scared now. Like, I'm actually scared.
No. You shouldn't be scared. You shouldn't be scared at all. I'm harmless. I'm harmless like this.
Okay, like, I don't even want to say, I'm so terrified, like, I can feel, like, I don't know, guys will understand this, the girls won't, but the guys will understand this. Like, I'm so scared right now, like, everything in my body has just shriveled up. like, to the point where, like, everything that is on the outside of my body is now on the inside. Like, I'm that scared.
Is that a bad thing?
I think I broke Lotus. I feel slightly bad, but then I don't at the same time. I can't wait for Sephiroth to see this video. Can't wait for it.
Yeah.
You should so send him the image that you're like laughing about, right? I gave you an idea I shouldn't have given you, probably.
I may have taught him what he knows, but he's like worse than me, so yeah, there's no taking that one back. Either way, there's some payback. Yeah.
What is this? Lotus is sending me things. I don't agree with them. What is this? What am I looking at? What? Come on, pull up. Okay, I have to say that's awesome artwork of me, number one. Number fucking one. I know what everyone's thinking, but it's not that big. There's usually not a ribbon on it. But that's just me.
I think we should end the video before we get age restricted, or
Yeah, we
yeah.
might want to end the video before Lotus goes completely.
Too late.
Yeah, I can see that now.
Anyway, I am Lotus Moon. He is Draco Azimuth. Yeah, we're just gonna go drink a little alcohol and calm down now. I, I want to wish you all a good morning, afternoon, evening, or night to wherever you are, you pony. Good night.
No.